Just come off from an amazing call with entrepreneurs from all over the world who asked me some really, really amazing questions. And one amazing question that popped up was, when you want to talk about and make a stand on social causes or social movements that are important to you and you feel like you want to speak up about, but what happens when the community or your audience in your business are so divided where the associations that they have with that particular movement lead to other different things, and where it's so divided, and by making a stand on these specific social movements can sometimes exclude or feel not safe for people to come into your business who are on that flip side, who don't necessarily agree with those particular viewpoints or that standpoint. What do you do in those cases? Because you want to be that conscious entrepreneur. You want to have your business that speaks up and stands up for things that you believe in, that are important in your society. So what do you actually do when that community is so divided that the fact that you talk about those things might mean that a whole group of people will not do work with you, will not do business with you, and then you are basically supporting everyone else who does believe that thing. So what you can do in those situations is, when you're looking at the particular movement or cause, they're very siloed, and siloing can be good when people are along that journey quite a fair bit and they are in that space where they want to be helping or supporting particular movements to move the needle in those specific areas. But it's not necessarily helpful when people are on the beginning start of that inclusion and diversity journey or in that social movement space. In those cases, what we need to do is we need to take them up a level. So we're going from those really siloed, very specific causes, and we're moving them up a bit more. And if the community or the audience that you're working with are really super divided, let's take it all the way up to that big umbrella thing, which is basically human rights. Every single social movement that we have is based in human rights. The rights to feel safe and to have dignity and to feel like you're not being discriminated against and to be able to express yourself without fear, all these different things. There is not a single person on the planet who doesn't support human rights, because if they don't support human rights, they don't support themselves being treated with that respect, with equality, and with that dignity, kindness, compassion. So depending on, it's really important as businesses that we really assess our audiences in where they are at in terms of their understanding or their journey along that particular understanding of that social movement, or in their journey in inclusion. And then we can decide at what level we're going to talk about that in our business. Because at the end of the day, if we're talking about human rights right on this umbrella section that covers all social movements, that doesn't mean we're not supporting that cause that we really want to be supporting. It means that we are supporting it in a different way, and it allows us to take our audience on that journey. We take them with us. So we start at the very start of it to go, this is human rights. Do you support those human rights? Okay, you come along with us. And then you move to that next section. Okay, because you believe in human rights, that must mean that you believe in this thing too, and this thing too. And then you support that journey and that understanding that that little siloed movement, social movement that you're wanting to support, is directly linked with human rights, the thing that they want to create. But sometimes there is just that gap in understanding of how that social movement is linked with what they really want in the world and for their life. So sometimes we just need to bridge that little gap and connect, have a little, trail of breadcrumbs so they can understand that. So that is certainly how you can talk about these social issues in your business without needing to just totally abandon them in order to include everyone. All we need to do is take it from those siloed, really specific causes, and we just macro them up a bit, make them a bit bigger, make them a bit more art. So it might even be down to your values that you have in your business. So if you have a value in your business of unity, if you have a value in your business of harmony, of love or community, those kinds of things, you can use those values and speak to those values. And because you're talking about those values rather than those specific movements, doesn't necessarily mean that you're not supporting those movements. It's just about taking your audience on that journey with you to understanding how they are connected and how you are wanting that same vision together, that vision for your business and that vision for what you want to be creating in the world that's bigger than your business too. So I hope you have found this really helpful for you and your business in understanding how you can talk about social problems, social issues, and how you can start those conversations which lead to social innovation and creating the world that we want to, a world that's more inclusive. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments section. I will come back and answer any questions you have. And if you want to explore this a little bit deeper in your business on how you can actually show up inclusively in your business and how you can transform your business into be an inclusive one and create the plans, have the structure and the understanding and awareness of how your business, is showing up inclusively or unintentionally non-inclusively, I do have a 4-week program coming up. I welcome any entrepreneur to come into that space and we can explore that together. It runs over 4 weeks. At the start of the week, you get delivered a video training module very similar to this, and then at the end of the week I do a follow-up live coaching call. So if you have any questions, need any clarity, we dive deeper into your business, into how it shows up inclusively as an individual, specific, unique business, because every business is different and we bring to it our own experiences, our own cultures, our own everythingness. I hope you understand what I was saying there. And so with that, we have a great time and you end up leaving with a beautiful business plan, an inclusive business plan, and I would love for you to attend. And it is actually on early bird offer at the moment. So if you do want to attend, the early bird offer until this Friday, so that is the 2nd of April, is $999 for that 4-week program. The full price of it is $1,200. So you will be saving $300 if you sign up to it by Friday. And also I have a very important very important VIP price, and that is $899. Now that is reserved specifically for my email list and people who are in my Facebook group. So if you really want to be part of my Facebook group, which is the Inclusion and Diversity Creators Community, I have put it in the description box, wherever that may be. And if you come and join me in that space, you'll save an extra $100. So for the VIP price is actually $899. I would love for you to be part of those communities regardless. But if you want to save yourself an extra $100 on top of that, so in total you'll be saving $400 off the full price. Jump into those communities, come and check it out. If you have any questions or want to know a little bit more about the program, you are most welcome to message me and we can arrange a 15-minute free chat together to see if it will actually fit you and your business, whether you want to actually work with me, that is. But also I have the more information on the link that I'll put in the description as well. So you can go and check all the information out. You can have a look at what other people have thought about the program itself. Now, the thing with this program is this is the 3rd time I'm running it for this year. And as far as my business plan goes for this year, it is the last time I'm running this particular program. So if you have been waiting to join my inclusive, create an inclusive business program, this is the time to do it, because I may not offer it again for the rest of this year. I've got lots of exciting other things coming up for this year. So I really, really hope that you want to come and join this. It is such an amazing program. We also have a private Facebook group where you can talk with other alumni, you can ask questions, share your ideas, and it's a really great space to ask questions that you may not feel comfortable asking in any other spaces around inclusion and diversity. We can get really down into the nitty gritty of it and examining those biases that you may have, those unconscious social conditioning you have, and looking at how we can transform and make your business a safer one for people of minority and marginalized groups, and also make it more welcoming, make it open to the whole of your niche. Now, the whole of your niche is a whole nother topic I will talk about, but thank you so much if you've listened this far. I know I talk a lot. I love you all. I will see you on another video. Bye for now.